Hey everybody, this is Rawkinspiritcreations and I'm so glad you can join me. Today I'm doing a soap collaboration along with Jen Spice from Jentle Soaps, and we are doing a soap made of snow and eggs. And so today I'm making a soap that's called Flying South for the Winter Cooling Soap. And this is going to be enriched with duck fat and duck eggs. We're going to use 3 yolks in this soap recipe today, along with peppermint essential oil that is going to be nice and cooling and refreshing. So I've got my duck fat and I've got my duck eggs. And to this I'm going to add some sea salt, because where do the ducks fly? They fly south. They go where it's warm, to the nice seashores. And this is the peppermint essential oil. This has got fats of olive, coconut, palm oil, rice bran oil, castor oil, and then along with that duck fat. This is going to be a really rich, beautiful, cleansing, creamy, and nourishing soap. And with those duck yolks, those are going to be just the creme de la creme, as they say. So I'm going to have some kaolin clay and Tessa silk that I've prepared in my lye water, and then we're going to be adding that lye water to the oils. I've got these at about 110 degrees, and then we're going to start blending this in nicely. First, I've tempered those yolks with a little bit of the warm oil just so that we didn't get any cooking of those eggs and curdling of the yolks. I want them to be nice and smooth throughout the soap base. I thought it was so fun to be able to do another soap collaboration, and 2 Jens are better than 1. So Jen Spice, I'm having so much fun with the suggestions that you made of snow and eggs. And I had already captured my snow a few weeks earlier, so I thought it was so cool that we were on the same wavelength. So now we're adding our lye. And then I'm going to bring that to as light a trace as I can. I think the duck yolks are going to cause this to trace a little bit quicker. So we'll get those blended up, and then I'm going to break these into 3 separate containers. I wanted a lighter white to kind of resemble the lighter eggs and a little bit like the snow. And then I'm going to make 2 different shades of blue that remind me of sea glass, places where the ducks would go. Cooler, not cooler waters, but cool colored waters, where they go where it's a little warmer and more tropical and more like the beach. And I think having the salt in there is going to give a nice hard bar, being that we have the duck fat and the egg yolks along with the other fats. I didn't want it to be too soft of a bar, and I wanted it to have great cleansing properties. I'm using zinc as my whitener instead of titanium dioxide. I wanted this to be as clean ingredients as possible to provide a really good hardness, cleansing, conditioning, good bubbles, creamy, and I think that this formulation is going to be absolutely divine. The snow water, I've captured that in some really pristine snow, and I filtered that out, and so it's just good to go. I'm going to add a little bit of some blue and aqua and some mica, food safe, gentle coloring, and this should look really beautiful like the eggshells and the sea glass. I absolutely love doing soap collaborations, so if anybody out there is inspired to want to pick up their blender and do a collaboration with me with neat ingredients, unique, something different, something fun, could be seasonal or not, just give me a shout out, and I would love to brainstorm and do something really fun and extra special with you. We're finally starting to get some warmer temperatures. I'm so excited for that. I've been spending my day-to-day cleaning house. I've got my daughter and her new baby coming out from Washington. And if you followed me, you remember that I went out for the whole month of December ahead of her having the baby. And I spent some very close, loving time with my new little grandson for 2 weeks straight. Loved every second of it. Got very close to him. It was really hard to say goodbye. And now he's 4 months old, so I hope he didn't forget me. I hope he remembers my heartbeat, my breath, the tone of my voice, the feel of my body as he laid against me for hours, as he slept on me. I'm just so excited, and I cannot wait to receive those that are coming in tomorrow at the airport. It's going to be so fun. My son-in-law is going to be here, and they'll be out for the entire week. And I plan on spoiling that little sweetheart like no other. So I'm so excited. And I will probably send them back home to Washington with some of this soap, and then they can let it finish curing at home. I think they'll really love it. They absolutely love my soaps and have been a very good customer. So I blended my colors as a one-pot swirl. I thought that would look really pretty in the end, so we'll see how that turns out. I should have put a little bit of driftwood fragrance, but I don't do much fragrance. I use essential oils as much as possible, and I think I've only used fragrance 2 other times since I've been soap making. I always use essential oils. They're not quite as strong in scent. I'm using the therapeutic ones in the small bottles, and it would take a very costly amount to scent the soap to be as much as a fragrance would be, but these are very healthful. There's nothing bad in them, so I'm okay with lesser scent, but all good ingredients. The palm oil that I use is sustainable, and all the other oils are just top quality, super good. The ducks have been fed all natural. There's no pesticides or herbicides or any treatments on the property of the landowners where I harvest the eggs from their ducks. And I'm for sure going to be a repeat customer. I actually brought some home for my husband to try, and I'm going to do a blind taste test with our chicken eggs from our farm with the duck eggs and see if I can convince him to get me a few ducks. I grew up on a farm and we had duck eggs, and typically they were double yolked, but they were phenomenal, so good, so flavorful, even better than chicken eggs in my opinion. And he's a little bit afraid of them. He thinks they're going to taste weird to him or something. I'm like, no, they're going to taste like the best egg you've ever had. So we're going to do the blind taste test, and I'm going to prove a point there, and maybe next summer or maybe this summer I will have some little baby ducks to start our own. So now I'm just trying to get some nice beautiful designs on top there. Just a little swirling action. I want each color to have their own ta-da, so I don't want it to be too chaotic in my swirling. I want the blue, dark blue sea glass look to stand out, the light blue, and then the waters of the snow. So here's the finished product. I cannot wait to cut these, and I'll attach them to the end of this video, but I think this turned out very pretty, really nice. The salt is going to be awesome in this. So with that, subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, visit my website, and leave a comment, and join me for my next video. God bless and make it a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'm heading to those 100 subscribers, and then we're going to do a fun giveaway.